Alright, what's up Mii fans? Dustin Depp here, and with Miui 6 launching today, I just wanted to show you guys a couple quick tips to get you guys started. So first off, I'd like to show you guys the menu button. So obviously right now, if you hit the what used to be the menu button, it brings up your recent apps, or the apps that are running. That can be a pain for some third-party apps. So what you got to do to fix that is go to Settings, scroll down to where it says Buttons. You're going to click on Buttons. Then you've got this long press function here. You can click on Recents and change it to Show Menu. So then you have the menu function again. It's just a long press action. So now that we've got that set, let's go ahead and look at some other things. Another cool quick thing I wanted to show you guys was the notifications. Notifications on Miui 6 is really awesome. You now have a little pop-up bubble there that shows you that you have a notification, which is one of the things that everyone loved about iOS. And WSM Tools brought that to us in some of them, but now with Miui 6 we actually have that, except it's went a step further. You see that I have that little 1 there, and if I just want to see what that notification is without opening the app, I can just double click the icon and it comes up like that. It tells me mark it, some apps could not be updated. Okay, I'm fine with that. I can just close that out and now that's gone. So that's pretty cool, and it does it on third-party apps as well. So there you go. If I click on the Google Play Store, it tells me that 7 apps were updated. I can close that out, and pretty sweet, and it does it with all of them. So yeah, that's a great thing about the new notifications. Alright guys, the third tip that I'd like to show you real quick is root access. So one of the great things about Miui 6 is there's not a lot you actually have to do to give apps root access. So you're going to go to your security app here. As you can see, I've already been messing around with it. It's going to pop up a window like this. Then you're going to go down here in the bottom right. You're going to click on Permissions, and then you can go to Root Access. And as you can see here, I've got Screen Recorder that's requesting root access. So I'll go ahead and I'll turn that on. Hit Next Step. Next. Well, I've got to wait for the timer to go. Next. You wait the 5 seconds again to make sure that you've read it. Next. Next. Obviously, it's not the quickest of processes, is it? But it is a pretty easy process nonetheless. So to gain root, all you have to do is go to Security, Permissions, and then Root Access, and there you go. I've granted root access for my Screen Recorder app. So good stuff, and that's all you guys have to do for root access. So yeah, check it out, guys. Alright guys, the next tip I want to show you guys is actually how to turn on your flashlight from the lock screen. So some people might already know this from Miui 5, but this is a pretty cool feature that a lot of people surprisingly don't know. All you have to do to turn on your flashlight, you don't actually have to open anything, is just hold down the home button on the lock screen and bam. As you guys can tell, my flashlight's on back there. I just turned it back off, and there you go. So it's that simple. It's pretty easy. I actually like it better than, say, the OnePlus's one where you have to draw the V on it, because it seems to never work when you want it to, and this always seems to work. So great stuff. Alright guys, the next tip and trick I want to show you is one that you guys might already have seen in my other videos, but it's one of my favorite things about Miui 6. If you go to your Recents, it's going to come up like this, and if you prefer the icon view, that's fine, but if you don't prefer it, all you have to do is stretch your fingers out, and then you instantly have this awesome card view, which I really like. You can then swipe off one individual app that you don't want and leave the one running that you do. And then to lock, you just pull down like normal. So now when I hit that, it's not going to close that out because I've locked it. So yeah, good stuff guys. Alright guys, the next thing I want to show you is how to set your data usage limit. So we'll go ahead and we'll launch the security app here, and it's super easy. I'm going to click right there. I don't have a limit set yet, so I'm going to go ahead and set it, and I'll just set it to 1,000. Okay, so there you go. It shows you right there how much you've got, and it'll actually restrict your data for you. That way you don't go over whatever your allowance is. So super great feature for those of you that don't like to pay more than you expect. So, all right, guys. The next thing I want to show you is how to make the most of your battery. We already know the Mii 3 and Mii 4 have a great battery, but everybody can use a little more juice. So once again, we're going to launch the security app, and you're going to go down here to battery, and you can go to your battery settings right here to help optimize your stuff. So if I want to go for default, this is going to help clear processes running in the background at the lock screen. There's loads of different modes in here. You can go up here and you can set your own, so whatever you want to do. You know, if you've got things that you never use here, like Bluetooth, go ahead and turn that off, and obviously it's going to help you save battery. Then you've got this conserve power mode, which you can automatically set up. So if I go ahead and auto switch that on, and I tell it I want it to switch on at say 30%, and it's going to help your battery last that much longer than normal. So yeah, it is a great app. You can turn it on to where it exits when charging as well. So it's just another way to help really get the most out of your battery life. I'm going to go ahead and save those. And then you can also schedule it to come on at any time of the day. So if you know what time your phone actually starts to drain down, or if you don't want to go off a percentage, then you can go ahead and turn this on at any time you want and have it set up on a schedule. So there's a lot of great battery saving features in Miui 6, and totally check them out, guys. Alright, the very last thing I want to show you guys before you start playing with Miui 6 for yourselves is how to make sure that your pop-up notifications or your pop-ups are working on your apps. So for an example of that would be the Facebook Messenger app. If you guys normally use Facebook Messenger, you know it has the chat head icon. Well, that doesn't actually work right off the bat in Miui 6, but it's really easy to fix. If you just click on your security app again, you're going to go to permissions, click on permissions again, scroll down here to the actual Messenger app. So we're going to go ahead and click on that. And I already have it enabled on mine, but it won't be on yours. You see this pop-up notifications? I have a check mark. Make sure you have that, and you guys will be good to go. If you guys have any other apps that have the pop-up like that, or a chat head, then make sure you go ahead and check that as well on those. And yeah, have fun with Miui 6, guys. Let me know what you guys think of it. Let us know if there's anything that you don't like about it, or anything that you love about it. If you guys find out some cool tricks, please let us know in the comments below. So, thanks a lot, guys. Have fun with Miui 6. Peace.